for the perfect time to pay attention to the flowers and now they dance for no.
Hey babes, welcome back to my channel. Let's do a natural hair maintenance video. I know it's been a little minute. I had to take a little break from YouTube for personal reasons, but my hair has grown so much because I kind of kept it in braids or twists back to back, and I tried to do something different with these braids, but the braiding hair ended up just being like very odd, and it was not working out in my favor. I wanted it to be more chocolate type of color. As you can see, it just looks like a very natural brown, natural black type of shade, so I was not feeling it. And I only had them in for like 3 weeks, but so I'm gonna
which also doesn't make sense because my roots are like way too grown out to have only had them in for that amount of time. But I feel like I just lost my sauce when it came to this braid appointment, because I've been braiding my hair over and over and over again. They should be tighter. I cannot grip for anything. I feel like I need to take like another braid class or something. But I am going to go ahead and use this I Am rice water to spray the roots of my braids. I heard that you're not supposed to take your braids down dry, even though I've been doing it like my whole life. You know, a little moisture really can't hurt, especially for our more coily type of curls. So I just went ahead and tried it, and I did end up liking it. I feel like my hair wasn't tangled at all. Just in case you're curious, the show that I'm watching is Hunting Wives on Netflix. I don't know if I'm necessarily telling you to watch it because the way that it ended was really weird. Like, the last few episodes just felt so rushed. But if you need something to watch, it had a lot of people talking about it, and we can talk about it in the comments too. No spoilers, even though it's been out. Anyway, it's time for a lunch break, and I got some Indian food. So they gave me, I think this is samosas. Looks good. And then a huge thing of fried rice. This was like 15. I'm not mad at that at all. And then I got a mango lassi. So I'm gonna eat real quick. And Honey Wives is good. Like, the tea is so hot. Now that I'm done taking my braids down, I want to say it took me like an hour to an hour and a half. I had medium parts. I really did not do a good job braiding my hair, but it is time to detangle, and I have my spray bottle of water as well as the African Pride pre-poo. That is a godsend if you have coils or curly hair. Honestly, it just takes all of the difficult part of detangling out of your routine, and the slip is amazing. I really have no qualms. It is a thicker product, so whenever I use this, I want to make sure that I go in and clarify afterwards, because it does have like a lot of texture to it. You know, I don't like when my hair feels like slimy or whatever, so I make sure that I wash my hair really well after that. And it looks like my hair is still dry, but it is actually wet. I wet it for even longer than what you saw, but I'm gonna go in and generously apply that, as well as use my unbrush to start brushing. I always start brushing in the front, which kind of doesn't make sense, but now that I'm looking at the back of my head, I understand that how much more I need to like work the product through, and as well as like get the back when I'm brushing, like give myself a full salon experience, because I can't complain about my efforts not matching the salon efforts, but they just work harder. They're just better at what they do, you know. And I'm gonna go ahead and keep brushing. Nothing crazy really going on here. I separated my hair down the middle. I might start separating it into fours as it grows. So I am going to speed this part up, of course. In total, it takes me about 20 to 25 minutes to detangle my whole head. I do use a generous amount of that pre-poo. I think if I detangle once a month, I'm trying to tell you how long the product lasts. I think I really only need to buy it like once every like
3 to 4 months. It does go a long way, and I'm not using a little bit of it. And I love this on brush. I think I might want to get a bigger on brush just because I feel like I have a baby doll version, but I also don't necessarily need one. My little eucalyptus bunch just reminded me that I need to order the bigger one. Today, I am going to make sure that my hair is fully drenched with water before I go in with this Adwoa Blue Tansy Clarifying Shampoo. Really enjoy this product. I still have my Sacred in the background, but you know, I feel like I was using it so constantly. And the same way that your body gets used to like deodorant or lotions even, you know, you got to switch your products up. So I bought this at Adwoa when it was on sale at Sephora at one point in time. I believe it is also like a black owned brand. So I ended up using too much of this, and I love the way it lathers. Like, a little goes a long way. I use way too much. You did not need to use this much. And I'm just making sure I massage that all the way through. I'm using my Tangle Teaser. This is like how I massage my scalp. Don't be worried if it looks like I'm being a little rough. My scalp was like on fire. I don't know if I got like a faulty mix of braiding hair or something, but my hair was so itchy, so don't mind me. You know, a good scalp massage, I always need one, so I had to do it myself with this Tangle Teaser. Don't mind me dancing. I'm gonna enjoy my wash day, okay? I low-key like love the shape of my hair from the back. It looks so cute. But I'm gonna make sure I'm rinsed completely before I go in for wash number 2. I always wash my hair 2 to 3 times. And I'm using this Design Essentials Almond and Avocado shampoo. This is going to be a hydrating shampoo. I think it works well in place of the Sacred. Also, I wanted to mention how it's interesting that this lathers in like a completely different way. Like the science behind beauty products, so interesting. I'm so sorry I'm out of frame right here, but don't be alarmed by the way that I'm scrubbing my scalp. I promise I'm not hurting myself. I'm just making sure that I'm working the product through my scalp, and also making sure to get any excess edge control. And I did rinse off camera. I was checking to make sure that there was no product in my hair because it kind of looks like it. I always use 2 caps when I'm finally done shampooing. I did not use any conditioner this time because I'm gonna do a hair mask next time I wash my hair. We're gonna go ahead and start blow drying. I already combed through that part, and I'm using my same tools that I always use to blow dry. I have Chi, Silk Infusion, that Fantasia Heat Protectant, and then the Fantasia Heat Serum. I use all 3, not a generous amount of any of them except for the heat protectant. I do use a lot of heat protectant. And then I'm trying to really like this pattern blow dryer. I don't know if it's the attachment that I don't like, or if it's that this hand dryer, it's just like hard to work with. Like I feel almost like I'm juggling, and I'm trying to do a low tension blow dry where I'm not constantly pulling through. Like you want to hold the blow dry and then move and then hold the blow dry, but I just don't like this blow dryer. I eventually do give up and just use my Revlon hair brush dryer. I know that a lot of people say that it's associated with making the hair break off, but I think as long as I'm gentle, I should be okay. I don't know. Please comment your blow dryers that you like in the comments. I'm considering getting the Rev Air blow dryer. Also, if you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. I'm really not doing anything else besides yapping at this point, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye. Okay, so if you stayed, let's keep talking. I'm considering buying the Rev Air blow dryer, but that price tag just has me a little worried. So like, leave your recommendations down in the comments. And also, now that I'm back and active on my channel, I want to really like go up with this because I felt limited when I was only making natural hair content, and also kind of not really wearing my natural hair outside of like my home, which I also want to change. But in one of my next coming videos, I'm going to be doing like a monthly favorites video, and we're going to be talking about books because some of my monthly favorites involve books. So at some point I would like to pivot, and we're going to start like a book club where we can just share our opinions on books as well as like share books that we're reading. Mind you, my TBR is so long, but that's the pivot that we're going to go to, because I just cannot talk about products this, products that. I just would get really bored with that. But I am going to leave all this blow dry footage in. If you don't want to watch it, you don't have to, I guess. I'm sorry for so much elbow. And I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.
Made $1 million out the stove. She let to put it in her nose. Pretty bitch with white toes. I done put her on all the bros. I done put her in the rose. I done put up in the ghost. I done reached all my goals. Yeah, pull up with Yeezy and dollar sign. I'm all about business, I'm man of mine. Pull up in the trees like Caliban. Pull up with a rocket like number 9. I don't want your hoes. Young nigga reach all the goals. Let her suck the dick, said she was a pro. She straight with teeth, I'ma tell her to go. Go. Head so good, she an honor roll. She'll ride a dick like a carnival. I done did the impossible. Go. Head so good, she an honor roll. She'll ride a dick like a carnival. I done did the impossible. She ride it like she's flags. Turn up to the max. I whop her from the back. They love me out in flex. In the hood, I'm good, I'm stacked. Every day I dress all black. This the Game of Thrones. Yeezy not the clones. Elon with my rocket ship. It's time to go home. They served us the part since the day we was born. Anybody pissed off? Gotta make a drink the yard. Now I'm Ye Kelly, bitch. Now I'm Bill Cosby, bitch. Now I'm Puff Daddy Rich. That's me, to me rich. But she say she said my dick. And she say she ain't said my dick. She gon' take it up the air like a ventriloquist. I mean, sis, Taylor Swift. Since I had the rolling on the wrist, I'm the new Jesus, bitch. I turn water to Chris. This for what they did to Chris. They can't do shit with this. Got my kids in a fake school. We ain't. Go. Head so good, she an honor roll. She'll ride a dick like a carnival. I done did the impossible. Go. Head so good, she an honor roll. She'll ride a dick like a carnival. I done did the impossible. She ride a dick like a carnival.